Hello guys, greetings to you all. Another wonderful update don land. Please let's watch this video. Before you watch this video, don't forget to share this video. Share this video so that others will follow you watch am. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please hit subscription button. Subscribe to my YouTube channel so that by the next I will drop any video again, you will get notification. If you have any comment, drop your comment on the comment section. Like the video. Thank you so much.
Prof and lawyer, sir. The pirates confraternity you formed, how much control do you have over their activities? You formed that. Peter Obi did not form the obedient movement.
How many of you saw this video in the heat of the presidential election campaign last year? Now, here is the big question, an argument that have sent Professor Wole SOYINKA into hiding, and he has remained mute since 2 days ago. Dr. Charles Akpoki came out to ask some necessary questions that, because of fear, some persons were unable to ask these questions, not because we don't know about these things. And he was asking, Professor Wole SOYINKA was saying that Peter Obi is not fit to rule Nigeria because of the way he is unable to control the obedience or the way he's handling the obedience. Now, Dr. Charles is saying Peter Obi is not the founder of the obedience and nobody control obedience. But here is the confraternity you formed. And you know what they are doing in campus is killing people, doing all sort of things. Can you say because they are killing people, you're unable to control them, meaning you are the one doing that? He went on to ask Professor Wole SOYINKA, he said, look at, before the election, they were singing, Emi Loka, Baba went nowhere, they shout Emi Loka, and they shake, like they shake, Baba went nowhere, they shout Emi Loka, something like that. So, this doctor is now saying, does it mean because these people you form your group, which you are a member, now sang this song, does it mean that you yourself, now you are evil, you are rubbish, you are not even fit to talk in Nigeria? I think it is time for us to begin to ask even more deeper questions and unfold those who are the problems we have in this country. Before we go further, I want you to watch what this man said about Wole SOYINKA while we come back to deliberate this matter.
I am your friend, Dr. Charles Akpoki. Professor Wole SOYINKA goofed. He misfired when he said that His Excellency Peter Obi is not qualified to rule Nigeria because his team is incompetent. I respect him as a Nobel laureate, but he is living in the past. According to Dati Baba Ahmed, that speaking English of the 1960s is not relevant in this generation. Point number one, I did videos in the time past that this generation will question everything and question any person. This generation, the Bible says, do not touch my anointed and do my prophet no harm. Touch is T-O-U-C-H in that place. But this generation, they can T-O-R-C-H the anointed, burn the anointed, and do him harm, and disgrace him. They don't fear any person because they've been pushed to the wall. They've been frustrated by the inadequacies and stupidity of my generation. So they don't have respect for any of us. So when you think that you are Wole SOYINKA, you are a Nobel laureate, you are one person, you are bishop this, archbishop this, pastor this. This generation is disappointed in religion, elders, disappointed in the politicians of my era and behind. So don't sit in a pedestal and think that you're a superstar. They will pull you down and tear you to shreds. We messed up. Point number two. Wole SOYINKA should come to the political podium with clean hands. He led a mob against Goodluck Jonathan that carried a coffin with Goodluck Jonathan's effigy in it. That contributed a great deal to the depression that Goodluck Jonathan's mother suffered and died. To see your son's coffin, Professor Wole SOYINKA and some prominent religious leaders who are now quiet were in the forefront of that push against Goodluck Jonathan. And so he has no moral justification to condemn any person for insulting or abusing him or dragging him. This generation has seen what my generation has done. Point number 3. Professor Wole SOYINKA is the founder of the Pirates Confraternity. I happen to have classmates, friends, neighbors, and associates in that confraternity. I have spoken in their Barracuda feasts. I've done lectures for them in my office via Skype or whatever, Zoom, to his deck in the United States in New York. The Pirates Confraternity stood for injustice, stood against corruption, and stood for the development of humanity and excellence. I remember when they used to donate blood and cook for us when workers were on strike. They would cook, they would run the kitchen, they would control traffic and do so many humanitarian gestures. But recently, they sang a song, and they shake like they shake. Papa, when not well, if they shout a Milo con, that's against President Bola Tinubu, a former governor, a former NEDACO leader. Your Pirates Confraternity sang that song, and another one, whether Bala Blue song. What did you say? Did that disqualify you, Professor Wole SOYINKA, from heading an organization if you are appointed? Will that disqualify you? I ask another question. Prof, I'm lawyer, sir. The Pirates Confraternity you formed, how much control do you have over their activities? You formed that. Peter Obi did not form the obedient movement. Peter Obi, if you are preparing a salt solution in the lab, if you want to crystallize salt from it, you just take a grain of salt and put it inside. The salt in the solution, maybe like potassium chloride or whatever, will start crystallizing around that salt. It's like the way pearls are formed in oysters. A grain, and then the oyster will start secreting pearly material around it. People crystallized around Peter Obi, people who were tired of the corruption, of the backwardness of our nation, the things you fought for this country to become, are being desecrated. Those are the people who crystallized around Peter Obi. So, will somebody have disqualified you from winning the Nobel Prize because out of Pirates Confraternity, Buccaneers, Eye, Black Axe, and other ones, Vikings, derived their motivation, and then the cult wars and whatever we are having in this country, would it be ascribable to you and prevent you from winning the Nobel Prize? Prof, sometimes we need to reason, we need to think. Prof, sir, I think you misfired. You are out of touch with reality. You have eaten something that is preventing you from speaking well. Sometimes when you pack too much pepper fruit inside your mouth, you find it difficult to speak well. I think you benefited from Tinubu one way or the other, either through sponsorship or relationship, because I find it difficult to believe that you are a tribal bigot, that you have degenerated to that level. I believe you misfired. Prof, this generation, social media, they abuse any person. Social media is a public toilet. If you can't bear the stench, behave like Tinubu that does not watch social media. And you must be very careful what you comment and what you say. Prof, you misfired. You tried in the time past. Your time has passed. Enjoy your retirement. Even me talking, I'm extremely careful, because what is coming up next is not just the anger of abuse. When these poor Nigerians are pushed to the wall, they will fight back. Remember the way they looted warehouses filled with palliatives. What is coming up next, if this country does not improve in the next 3 years, is going to be more than, let's leave it.
Dr. Charles, well done. For those of you who don't know him, he's also on YouTube, Dr. Charles Akpoki. So you can also go and subscribe to his channel. Now, there is something he's supposed to say. He said, if these people are pushed to war, if we are pushed to war, that what is coming will be greater than, and he paused. I think, let me say it for him. What is coming is greater than answers. Yes, because any slave that does not rebel does not deserve pity. There is a way you will push a goat, to the extent that you don't even have any choice than to fight back. That is the situation we are seeing in Nigeria right now. So, and the question I have been asking is, why is it that people, not only Professor Wole SOYINKA in Nigeria, people have chosen that only thing they want to do is to just attack P2B. PDP will attack him, APC will attack him, these people will, everybody just keep on attacking him. Well, I'm not surprised. This man is the only threat that is shaking them. Look at what this man said.
Fellow Nigerians, there is a critical issue I believe we should discuss in Nigeria. Because I'm very worried that even people that I used to respect are now involved. You will see that whenever there are critical issues in Nigeria, like abduction of Nigerians, killing of people, skyrocketing prices of foodstuff, dwindling naira rates, at the end of the day, people will just come on social media instead of discussing the issue. They will not now bring up a topic on Peter Obi, what he did or he did not do in 1900, because they know that his name attracts social media engagement. They know that is the most envied and fancied Nigerian politician today. 1 year after election, instead of facing governance, they are talking about Peter Obi. He goes to AFCON, they cannot sleep. He visits people that were killed in Kano Mosque, they will not sleep. He builds borehole, they will not sleep. But they cannot build one borehole for their people. Now, instead of discussing critical issues, just as 50 persons were killed in Plateau State, just as Teesside University students in the UK were stopped from school because of the dwindling rate of the naira, instead of discussing these issues, somebody that we used to respect, Wole SOYINKA, came on social media to be saying that, oh, Peter Obi should not contest election in 2027. What is election 3 years away from now? What has that got to do with people that have been killed? The SOYINKA we know will speak out. But he said that after he came from exile, it was Tinubu's wife that bought him kitchen utensils and all of that. So those are what you value more than our country, Nigeria. Today you hear about people like Boala, Reno. All their topic is Peter Obi, because most of them were paid to talk against Peter Obi. Is Peter Obi the problem with Nigeria? Give us electricity, good road, make naira meaningful. And that is what we're looking for. What is Peter Obi? To hide your weaknesses and failures in government, Nigerians, be aware. Please, continue to discuss the issues and profess solutions to government. It is only a failed government that will be talking about one person 1 year after election. They distract you. Nigerians are being killed, butchered left, right, and center, and there are no issues about. Nobody's talking about it. During campaign, Shetima told us that he will lead the army against terrorists. What has he done till date? That is what we should be talking about. Naira is now 1,550 naira to $1. These are what we should be discussing about. Peter Obi, SOYINKA that we respect. People like Boala and Reno could not have mattered. But SOYINKA, age comes with dwindling integrity,